Mekere was the first MP to raise a question without notice this afternoon. His series of questions centered on the 10% share in oil sedge, which was bought by the government in 2014. The questions were directed at the Prime Minister.
You actually went on to repeat that the value of oil sedge shares will double in months. My first question is, why have you sold the shares at prices below the price you paid for?
But before Mekere completed his questions, there was a point of order by Deputy Prime Minister Charles Abel, who told Mekere that his questions were based on allegations.
Mr. Speaker, there is no basis to that. It's just an allegation that has not been ascertained yet. Can you advise him not to make speculation and mislead the floor of our Parliament, Mr. Speaker?
Mekere then continued with his questions, asking about the remaining oil sedge shares. He wanted the PM to explain why the shares were bought at a higher price but sold at a lower price.
My second question therefore is, at what prices did you sell those other 118 million shares? Was it more than $8 they paid for, or less?
Prime Minister Peter O'Neill then responded, saying the purchase of oil sedge shares dates back to 2000, when the government was led by Mekere and later Grand Chief Michael Somare.
Mr. Speaker, when in 2014, when we were trying to buy back the shares, it was again known that under the wisdom of the National Alliance government, they decided to shift the US-based loan into Australian currency, again at the cost of millions and millions of dollars. The exchange rate losses, Mr. Speaker, cost the country a lot of money. Mr. Speaker, and then they pegged the price at $8.50. Mr. Speaker, the price was not something that I determined. Mr. Speaker, when we decided to buy back, we bought it at $8.20 through a collar arrangement, basically meaning that we will sell it when the price is right so that we can continue to repay the loan that we have borrowed.
There was another point of order, and Aitapelumi MP Patrick Purites, who is now in the opposition, asked the Prime Minister to respond to the questions on the transactions. PM O'Neill then told the Parliament that a proper report on this will be presented in Parliament once it is ready.
For the benefit of the member for Moresby North-West, Kumul Petroleum Holdings is required by law to table their annual reports and all their transactions to Parliament, which I will do so, Mr. Speaker, which I will do so. Mr. Speaker, there is nothing to hide.
However, he told the House that the purchasing of these shares was for the good of PNG. Thakla Gunga, National EMTV News.